What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. I want to dedicate this entire video to a lady who just recently lost her life. Not lost her life, her life was forcefully taken away by a bus driver. Some of you may have heard about this story, while some of you may be the first time you are hearing about this issue. So her name was BAMISE, a 22 years old. So I'm going to tell you BAMISE's story. BAMISE, 22 years old, was heading to her brother's house at Ikotu to stay with the wife who was in labor. She boarded the BRT bus at the Chevron area of Lekki, Oshodi on February 26. BAMISE was reportedly boarded the bus with number 240257 at 7:30 p.m. She boarded this bus with the number 240257 at 7 p.m. Narrating her sister's last moment, Elizabeth told the nation, "On Saturday evening, February 27th, my sister closed by 7 p.m. She normally have break on Sundays. She worked at Aja, a fashion designer, and she normally works from Monday to Saturday. So when she closed on Saturday, February 26, she wanted to come to my brother's house because his wife was in labor. She now decided to come over. My brother stayed at Ikotu. My Mrs. sister's house is in Ogun State, Ota precisely. She stayed with our auntie. She called my brother 3 days before that she will be coming, but she does not know the time. On the day she left, she wanted to surprise my brother by not telling him that she was already on her way. She boarded a bus from Chevron bus stop. Working at Aja is her first time. She decided to learn fashion designing. When she entered the BRT bus, it was only her and there was no light inside the bus. She has felt safe inside the BRT bus since it was a popular state bus, but she wondered why it was only her that was in the bus and the driver didn't pick up any other passenger. She was even conversing with a colleague of hers because she felt unsafe. She was sending voice notes to her friend. Her friend advised her to drop down because the driver didn't pick up any other passengers. Before entering, she informed her friend that the driver was passing some remarks at her, but she didn't answer. So later on, the driver later picked up 3 people on the road, 2 men and a lady. Then she now felt calm. Before the driver picked the 3 other persons who had disguised as passengers, she made several videos of the bus and the driver and sent it to her friend. The videos capture the bus number. It helps us in tracking the bus. Her phone was not low. It is a new phone and she just bought it 3 weeks ago. Her friend chatted with her several times, but she didn't reply. She tried calling her by normal call around few minutes to 8 p.m., but she didn't pick up. Around 7:33 p.m., she posted, "God, it is your protection I need," on our WhatsApp status. I saw the status, but I didn't see it on time because I was not online. She finally called her after repeated calls. Her friend said she had some voice underneath trying to strangle to get the phone from her. That was the last time they heard from BAMISE. And there are video proof of how she was videoing inside the bus. Very, very dark. I know some of you shouldn't ask, why would she be entering a BRT bus just by herself? No. BRT bus is a popular bus in Lagos, owned by government, or let me say organized by the government, Lagos State government. So it's not just a known bus or an unknown bus that the girl just entered. She entered the BRT bus from their popular park. From their popular park. Then what happened to Bamisi? What happened to this young lady, Bamisi? And this is the face of the driver. I say wanted. This is the face of the Lagos BRT driver that adopted Bamisi, a 22 years old lady returning from work last week Saturday. Bamisi boarded the bus from Chevron and was heading to Oshodi. This man was arrested and later released, or they say, according to what I saw, they said he vanished or ran away or got missing. But as at now, I do not know, I cannot ascertain the true fact of that story that she vanished or ran away. But as at now, there's a report that the driver has been arrested. So I'm just going to read comment. Firstly, this is what Macaroni said. He said, Bamisi's story is so heartbreaking. It is even more worrisome that we don't know how many people have suffered the same fate as her. For all we know, there could be more to suffer the same fate, and that is because it is hard to get justice in our society. That's coming from comedian Macaroni. This girl was not heading to a boyfriend's house, was not heading to a sugar daddy house. Usually we see all those kind of things. Was not following a Yahoo boy. This girl was heading to her brother's house to assist her brother's wife who was in labor. Then what happened? Should we be blaming her now that she wasn't careful? She entered the BRT bus, not a small coaster or small car. Bamisimo. And that is the BRT bus she entered. Still packed. She still packed, and yet nobody can give any explanation to what happened to Bamisi. Although her body was found and Bamisi's brother was called to the police station to identify the body, some body parts were missing. Can you imagine this country called Nigeria? We are dealing with an issue of a guy that was allegedly being used for money ritual in a hotel room by one billionaire. And now this one is happening. I don't understand, man. So nobody can just say, okay, this is what happened to this girl. Oh, this man has been arrested now. And I bet you now they will be trying to cover us for certain things. So many ritualisms keep going on in our society just to get some kind of power, occultic power to fight our opponent or to do some really fetish things. And we just keep it quiet. The more worried something, just exactly as what the Macaroni said, is that many people have suffered the same fate. But we are not even talking about it. Let me tell you this thing. This girl now, we just heard about her story. I bet you there are hundreds of girls there are hundreds of victims that their story never had a chance to be heard. Hundreds of victims. We are just talking about this girl, but there are hundreds of victims on a daily basis. These people are busy sacrificing human beings on a daily basis. Yeah. 21 years old Bamisi entered the BRT bus in Lagos and never came out alive. She was kidnapped and killed for ritual purpose. She was found with her private parts gone. The BRT driver, Nice Andrew, with the bus number 240257, is on the run. Let's find him. And accordingly, the guy has been arrested. I say breaking news. This is the face of the BRT driver who adopted Bamisi. Can you imagine in this country, body parts missing? Man, the thing they pay me for body. This guy said, for Daniel said, Bamisi unfortunate story is tragic, but not new. Innocent like her have been killed countless times. Ritualists are everywhere. One can think of both government and private owned transport lines are unsafe. It shows the height of insecurity in Nigeria. Let's all be completely honest. What is happening? This guy they just kaput this girl just like that. And the impunity, this BRT driver knew that yes, this guy was recording. And in his mind, be like, wait till they happen, say, no be this country. We will say buy you and nothing will say happen. I bet that was exactly what this BRT driver said to Bamisi before doing that idiot act. So are we just gonna say, oh, Bamisi RIP, just like that, and it just finish? Oh, now they say Lagosian mandate Shawo to find the killer of 22 years old lady. That is what we are getting now. The thing is really, really heartbreaking. I know Lagos State will definitely do their own investigation, just like the way they have been doing many others. So when it involves that kind of a big company, BRT, it's not like it's a small thing. Someone said, despite the precaution she took and reaction she made when she noticed the horde, she couldn't still escape death. This shows the level of insecurity we are facing in our society. A government-owned vehicle, for that matter, may your may your may you rest well and justice will be served. All the precaution. Exactly. They will say, make sure you call somebody when you are going somewhere. And this girl did that. Make sure you video. And this girl did that. She did everything needed so that at least the killer will have some kind of certain fear in their mind that, oh, this girl don't cast us already, or we shouldn't do the. But because of the impunity, because they know very well nothing go happen, and yet they did that. Can you imagine? They strangled her, remove her body parts. Oh, oh God. Oh, now they say police arrest driver of Lagos bus rapid transit where murdered 22 years old lady Bamisi got missing. They just remove her private parts, throw her away by the roadside. So I'm still gonna be updating you about this issue. Just stay tuned, guys. I'm really heartbreaking about this, and man, just stay tuned, guys.